Whenever there is a new Space Marine wearing a Mark 10 power armor with Gravis pattern, I feel compelled to get him. And this time we have the Ultramarines Apothecary Biologis, the white armored guy that was collecting alien samples for conducting some important analysis. More of a scientist than a warrior, but not defenseless at all. Let's see if there are some Xeno leftovers inside. Standard card box from JOYTOY, nothing fancy, and likewise the protective clamshell is there, and apparently it is clean without any alien residues. Our apothecary is following all good practice, and apparently nothing is broken or missing, and our transhuman soldier looks like remarkably intact and one piece. This containment thing and the backpack are all linked together, and this will probably limit the posing options, but definitely he looks cool. With everything extracted, there is not much else to see, not the largest set of options for us. What you see is what you get. The painting looks quite clean and the Gravis armor design is quite like the Gravis captain we saw in the past. But we have a red apron with fixed tools and a VV Spectrum, which is a containment device for storing genetic samples, and it is connected to the arm. Deal with it, I guess. On the backpack we have this nice rotating yellow lamp and this articulated multi-utility mechanical arm with all possible saws and blades, a Swiss Army knife for the grimdark scientists. It is like what we have seen with other figures like the Adeptus Mechanicus Datasmith and the Tech Marines like Father Ferros. Like all Gravis guys, the head is encased in an armored hood, but being smaller than the other Gravis helmets so far, it has a larger freedom of movement. It reminds me more of a normal Mark 10 helmet, to be honest, but it is quite nice. The mostly white armor has some light shading here and there, and the many flexible tubings you have don't improve his posing options for sure, but they are not a terrible issue either. You are also provided with this customized heavy pistol with the apothecary emblem on it, but there is no way you can put it in the folder though. It is quite cool. I'm biased towards this kind of power armor pattern, but I particularly love this bulky look. Even the white color for the blue Ultramarines is a welcome change, and he has his own very specific look with all the tubings, red apron and a VV Spectrum. Depending on your preference, you may want him in a more aggressive stance or performing some data analysis, which are both viable options. The most annoying part is the amount of glued cables that makes it impossible to pose him otherwise, unless you want to start cutting it. It would be nice to have some less violent options for customizing our figures. For some strange reason I used the original Gravis captain for comparison, don't ask me what I was thinking at that moment. But it is still a good comparison, even if it makes our captain look quite smaller compared to this more recent figure. And if we add some other figures in Gravis armor, like Captain Corvor and Magnus Calgar, this Gravis look and feel is quite evident. We don't have many Space Marines in Gravis armor these days. The big guys area is monopolized by Terminators, and I feel this will be the case for a while. This is another perfect part of the original miniatures, and for me, is also a welcome change in the arena. He has quite a unique look and he will be a perfect fit in any scene including Tyranid's figures. He has a very solid construction, a reasonable big presence, and his only problem is the hardwired tools. But if you are preparing your Ultramarines for fending off the Tyranid menace, this is a great option. Having said that, there is not much else to add. I will leave you to a small gallery now. And have a nice rest of the day, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.